Guys, the more I start dating, I'm putting myself out there. I'm really thinking to myself that
it's always funny to me whenever guys are like, yeah, my ex was crazy.
I am so sick of this manicured life that we see online.
A good day, everyone. Continue to be Jenny with the program. Learn modern women. Today is part 33. We find out the reason why men are walking away from dating. Start now with Girls of Today.
It's always funny to me whenever guys are like, yeah, my ex was crazy. Like, they didn't cheat on her, manipulate her, gaslight her, and maybe even, like, verbally, emotionally, or physically abuse her every single chance that they got. Sir, you made her that way.
Yeah, because obviously, you're all goddesses that can do no wrong. So I'm guessing in your head what you said. It's true in all cases, but that's okay. Because JD's trial just ended, then there's still lunatics like you that still claim that he was the abuser.
70s and 80s babies out here looking younger than everybody.
Yeah, looking younger than 50s and 60s babies, 77 vintage. Come on now. No, it's 77, 45 years old, and yeah, I meant old. I know it's hard, but let go of your youth. You're no longer in it, and yeah, I'm also a 77 vintage. I know it's hard, but I also know it's time we act our age. There's only so many miracles you can create with the power of Photoshop. So just let it go. We're 45. We look 45, or I don't know. Maybe I look 55, but I don't use Photoshop. And yeah, I know age is just a number, but that number is 45.
Guys, the more I start dating, I'm putting myself out there. I'm really thinking to myself that maybe my ex wasn't that bad. Maybe it's just men.
Or maybe it's just you. Now, obviously, I don't know that you don't know that, but there's an easy way to find out. Go find your ex and try to get him back. I would hurry, though, if I were you, because you only have a small window before he changes his name. If you can get him back, then I was wrong. But if you can't even find him, well, then you know, maybe it wasn't because of men.
Imagine having to tell people I'm your ex.
Yeah, and I know you really thought that this is a flex. Well, here's this: how many people out there are actually saying you're their ex, and whose really flex is it, yours or theirs? Like Charlie Sheen said, for every beautiful woman out there, there's at least 10 guys that are tired of her.
If you were holding a fish in your profile picture like this, immediately no. If you were on a golf course, any type of golf paraphernalia, no thank you. If you are doing that pose where you're standing with your arms like this, no. If you have a dog, no thank you.
Oh no, whatever men are gonna do now, you said no to most of them. I guess we're all gonna have to move on with our lives and not worry for a second that we need to deal with you. But dogs is where you draw the line. I understand you have 12 cats, but still my dog is friendly. He doesn't eat cats. Holding a fish up after you've been fishing? Yeah, how dare men have hobbies?
No, because somebody needs to be reminded to stop giving wifey benefits to somebody that you're only in a dating relationship with.
Yeah, okay, sure. But what exactly are the wifey benefits? The ability to take everything in the divorce? The ability to destroy a man's life just because of a whim? Whatever the case may be, the benefits that you give out are gonna be the benefits you receive. Whatever wifey benefits are, you give those to a man. That is what's gonna turn you into a wife. All you have to offer outside of those wifey benefits is your body, and if that's all you have to offer, then don't be surprised. You're not gonna pass the girlfriend level.
You know what I will never understand? The fact that there are guys out there who think that because they can't afford to be with you, that it is your problem. My guy, this is a you problem, not a me problem. There are many guys who meet my standards and beyond. Like, even more than I ever thought was possible. Yet, you're complaining about a dinner reservation. And you think that I am the problem here because you can't afford it. Yeah, no, that's definitely a you problem.
Yeah, but he never said he cannot afford to make a dinner reservation. All he said is he wanted to spend time with whoever he was dating. And you went straight for the shaming tactics. If you're poor, just say, so. Well, if you're a gold digger, just say so. It's fine in both cases. And where exactly are those guys you're talking about? I know you talk to them in your head, but they're not real. They're not around you. All you're ever talking about in your videos is that you go on dating apps and still have no success. So again, where exactly are those men you're talking about? If they're the one meeting your standards, why aren't none of them around you? How come you're still spending all your evenings alone in your house making TikToks?
I am so sick of this manicured life that we see online. Where are the girls that don't put on a full face of makeup before they make a TikTok? Where are the girls that don't brush their hair before they make a TikTok? Where are the girls that don't wipe their ass before they make a TikTok? I am not seeing enough hands. We're living in a clown world.
Well, okay, bozo, you're absolutely right. And I would have taken you seriously. If you didn't have full makeup on, where are all those girls? Well, we're still waiting on finding one. You go ahead and try to find ones. Maybe you'll have a better luck. We'll be over here waiting. And not only that, we'll wait. I'll even throw in a reward if you can find one. Yes, I am. And the thing I love about my life, the way I lived it so far, is it got me surrounded by amazing people, not just people that share the same ideologies as me. What's funny to me is that every time one of you lunatics have something to say, you always refer back in time like 1600s. Yeah, we all went to history classes, and we all realized that horrible people did horrible things, and even today, horrible people are doing horrible things. But it doesn't matter what gender they are. Because both genders are actually capable of doing horrible things. You went back in time and gave us an example without even researching what you're talking about. As you can see on the screen, about the Salem witchcraft she was talking about, it still says it was people not just one gender. Most of them would have been women. Maybe, probably, but it's still both genders involved. Oh, it's because of misogyny and patriarchy and they modified the data? No, they didn't. But then when you returned to reality, you told us about some boy not liking your body. Well, okay. It happens, get over yourself and move on. Otherwise, to me, you just sound bitter, and when you do, to be honest, I can never take you seriously.
Everyone's lies are about to be exposed because we have a solar eclipse on October 25th. If someone's been lying to you, their lies are likely going to be completely exposed, or you're going to be able to see right through them. This is a time where people are going to be investigating, your intuition will be heightened, so the truth is coming out, whether it's pretty or not. I'll be posting how the solar eclipse will affect each sign, so follow to stay updated.
Oh, so the solar eclipse is gonna block my ability to lie. Oh, damn. I better stop talking to people tomorrow. But just out of curiosity, are you gonna post a video tomorrow on the 25th? If yes, how do you feel lying to your own followers?
And a lot of you girls, I had a question like, oh, do these guys act crazy if you don't give them no, whatever you want to say it. That's why I'm so picky on my victims. Who I play with, I'm so picky. Don't even give your time of day to these broke men, because if you play them and they end up homeless, they're going to be knocking on your door. You know, they're going to go crazy on you because you literally seduced them, took all their money. That's why you go after older rich men, because whatever they take is just, whatever you take is pocket change to them. It's not going to affect their life in any way. And the moment you stop giving them attention and affection, you know what they do? They go find another young girl that makes them feel young and makes them feel good, and they leave you alone. Once you start answering that phone with the man voice, once you start telling them that you're busy with your business, they're going to be like, oh, my little girl grew up. And they're going to go find another girl that they think is naive.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this from the start. If you're not financially stable and you're giving money to one of these women, you deserve to lose your house. And I'm not talking about losing your house in a divorce or anything. I'm just talking about losing all your money because you cannot say no to one of these women. But back to you, princess. You're always trying to convince us that You don't give any sugar to your sugar daddies. Come on now. I would be actually surprised if you had any sugar daddies because you're on TikTok every time making videos. So, if I'm completely honest with you, you're just an unsuccessful sugar baby, trying to make it big on TikTok and Instagram.
Good morning. It is officially cuddle weather here in South Louisiana, at least for a couple more days. And then it'll be back up to 80. And yeah, that sucks. But a couple days of cuddle weather. If only I had somebody to cuddle with. Damn. Bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye. If it makes you feel any better, those cuddly days are gonna keep on coming. And now that I don't care, but after listening to you saying how happy you all are by being single, having you posting something like this, I just wish you make up your mind already. Or maybe you didn't get the memo. Apparently 61% of you are happier being single than being in a relationship, and it's not like those stats are changing with the weather. But like I said earlier, I just wish you make up your mind.